The judge tells us, counselors, we are not going to have court on Monday. But Judge, that's when my expert is scheduled to come in and testify. He took time off of work, he now rescheduled his entire patient schedule, and now he moved to surgery? What do you mean we're not going to be in court on Monday? You want to learn what this is all about? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney, and now we're at trial. We're in the middle of trial. And now during a break, the judge tells us, listen, on Monday we're not having court. And I say, wait a second, Judge. What do you mean we're not having court? My expert is scheduled to come in and testify. That's the only day he could come in. I notified you 2 weeks ago about this schedule. My adversary knows about this. I set up all my other witnesses after him because I knew this was the only day he could come in. And now you're telling me that you can't have court on Monday? Can I ask why? And now the judge gives me his reason or explanation, which means, in all likelihood, that I will have to reschedule, reshuffle all the witnesses involved. Now, getting a medical expert to go ahead and change their schedule about their availability is going to be extremely difficult, especially at the very last minute. So now, let's say this is a surgeon. He's got patients scheduled for surgery during the entire week. He's seeing patients in the office. Now, if I tell him, listen, you can't come in on Monday, he's got to reschedule his office, so now he can fill that schedule Monday. Now I have to try and figure out when he is available, and then I have to move all my other witnesses around. And now what's going to happen is the defense may also have a problem with scheduling. So now the judge becomes a scheduling judge where he tries to accommodate each attorney. Okay, this one isn't available that day, let's bring him in this one. You can bring him in earlier, you can bring this one in after. I'll tell the jury why we're doing this. And that's often what happens because there's a scheduling conflict. So when the judge comes to tell us, listen, we're not having court on a particular day, and now I have witnesses scheduled for that day, now it becomes almost a nightmare to try and reschedule and rework everybody around. And you should know something else. Sometimes, just sometimes, that prompts the attorneys to go ahead and try to negotiate, recognizing that it's going to be very difficult and challenging to get their experts to come in when they want them to, in the order and the sequence that they want them to. And now they're going to be at a slight disadvantage when they're not able to bring them in exactly when they want and have set up already. So that may prompt negotiations that ultimately may resolve the case as an unintended consequence of this judge not being available on a particular day. So why do I share this great information with you? I share with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these civil lawsuits involving accident matters and medical malpractice matters and even wrongful death matters. You know, I understand you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you haven't done so yet because you still have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.